Okay, so the carbon is supposed to last for 4 weeks. Alright, so new carbon. Rinse it out because if you don't,
turn your tank black.
Your whole tank is black. Our carbon was in there for
2 months.
2 months, yeah.
Too long.
That's longer than 4 weeks. Here is the filter floss that I use. It's not that expensive. This is what keeps your all the tiny particles, so it makes the tank really clear. But it does clog up really fast. So after you're done cleaning your carbon, then you stick it into your tank water. Next, so now we wash out all of the cartridges. Yep. You put your carbon back in there, your new carbon, like so. Make sure it's good and flat. And you're noticing that there's some head space in the top, and that's so that the water can flow through it and it doesn't get clogged up with too much material inside of each chamber. Here's the black one that goes in first. Been hanging out in there. And go ahead and set that inside. No, not yet. Yep.
Need my little sponges, little flossy.
Filter floss. So there's not all that much media in there, and the filter floss is not tight to it. It's just enough so that it can still move around. Alright, then our carbon.
Floss.
Then, alright.
Our fish are healthy.
Yes, they are healthy. Okay, so we got our media, we got our floss on top. Still got moving room underneath. So that's the whole shebang.
Clean the top.
We clean the top. There's the top. You're going to want to put some tank water in there while you're cleaning the heads. Okay, so you have taken apart what part?
This one. But always have your drain on, or have your finger over that, because every time you wash this, no matter how many times you do it, this right here will always come off and you'll lose it.
Yes. Experience. You want to take this apart. Every time you clean your pump, just make sure that it's not going to quit. If it gets plugged, and then it just stops, you're going to have to take the whole thing apart and then try to figure out what burned up. These little brushes are super handy.
Very brittle, so be careful with it. It's like porcelain.
And that's what holds the fan blade on. So by now you should know that you should have a little brush set, because if you don't, you cannot use any other kind of brush set like bottle brushes or anything else that have been used on any kind of soaps.
I do need a rag though.
So you're cleaning the O-ring.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure good seal.
O-ring back on.
Freewheel.
Freewheeling.
Okay.
Anything that seals, you just want to kind of keep algae built up off of it. I don't think we ever did it, but it's probably always best to have some of these on spares.
Backup.
Backup.
Wouldn't be a bad idea. Number one rule in fish keeping: always have a backup, always have a spare. Actually, that's like
Everything.
yeah, that's life. You want to keep a spare everything.
Make sure everything lines up. You can't really put it on backwards. Nothing was gonna line up. Make sure your fan and everything's lined up good. Snap it.
Don't forget where you put all your parts. Yeah.
Make sure your thing's still in there.
Valve. One-way valve. This is still tank water. Disgusting tank water. Alright, now all the pieces are back together.